We got a good one this weekend, guys. Live from Las Vegas, Leon Edwards is going to defend the welterweight UFC Championship against Colby Covington. And my partners at DraftKings have an incredible offer for all new customers signing up using the promo code Sonnen. New customers bet just $5 on any of this weekend's fights, and you're going to receive $150 in bonus bets instantly. You can even use your bonus bets in DraftKings same fight parlays for a shot at an even bigger payout. Combine multiple bets together within the same fight, including number of rounds and method of victory. Remember, DraftKings is the only place where you can bet same fight parlays. If sports betting is not yet available in your state, don't worry. You can still join in on all the fun with DraftKings Daily Fantasy. Download the DraftKings Sportsbook app right now. Sign up using my promo code Sonnen or just click on the link below. Ian Garry put out a little promo piece. I thought it was very well done. I thought he represented himself very well, and I thought that he showed a strength. There's going to be a very hard time getting Ian off this topic, having that be what's around him. Like, it's just one of the things with an athlete where you live in this very bizarre bubble. The average person on the street, even somebody that might know who Ian Garry is or understand what the welterweight division stands for, meaning 170 pounds, or understand the significance of being in the top 10 or being a main card fighter, being undefeated. Like, a person that might understand all those things is going to have the foggiest idea what a WAG is, or that there's a book on Amazon. And that's just the reality. But you don't know that when you're Ian, right? You're so close to it in your social media. It becomes your world. It's very hard to stand back. It's a massive mental skill and exercise. It will only come with time. So Ian did a very good job within this piece to be strong and to demonstrate a strength. There is something that I continually do find interesting, maybe as far as to say fascinating, about Ian Garry, which is the confidence that he sells and the confidence that he exudes and the confidence that he wants to have juxtaposed with the fact that he is not very confident. When I watch Ian Garry, I see a very special fighter. I see a very special talent. Like, if there's anybody in the UFC, there's a few things that go in to hitting that guy in front of you. But one of the massive ones that separate the greats from the rest, the contenders from the pretenders, is your ability to feint. Your ability to distract and set that opponent up just for a millisecond. Boom, boom. To freeze him in place. And I would argue for you that Ian Garry has the best feints in our entire sport right now. On his feet. Big compliment. But when I watch him, he is wildly confident. He will take on anybody. And he doesn't care if it changes. I mean, Neil Magny, that's a tall order right there. Jeff Neal before Neil Magny, that's tall orders. He didn't blink. Vincenzo Luque, those are tall orders. He doesn't flinch. So I'm looking at a guy who sells confidence, but he really appears to have confidence. But when I juxtapose that against him tattooing 15 on his arm when he broke into the top 15. That was a surprise for me. 15 is a ridiculously low number. I don't know why we rank them to 15. I have the foggiest idea. The NCAA will rank them all the way to 25. They'll put down the top 25 football programs in the country, which is isolated just to Division I. Like, it's this really weird thing where 25 is not even remotely an impressive number. But because they started printing it, you could be a coach and come in and go, look, we're number 22 right here. Take that to your AD and get a bonus check. I don't want to bag on the guys that are proud to be in the top 15, but when you have an undefeated young fighter who's been as dominant as Ian Garry, not only is he undefeated, that hasn't remotely been questioned. I would just think that he'd be expecting that number one right there and that he would have left the 5 off. I'm just sharing for you, right? Like, I don't want to make too big a deal about it, but he was so excited. It was fun to see. It was fun to see that little boy excitement, that little boy, that a little glimmer in his eye and a dream when he started out down this road, and now look how far he is. So it is important, in my opinion, that he continues to sell that confidence, no matter how loud or brash he's got to be, and no matter how many people he's got to punch at the same time as they're punching back at him. He needs to show the ability that he can take it. And I felt from this one promo piece that he did a very good job. But I have asked you guys are the smartest ones in the market. Where is Ian Garry training? And there's no wrong answer to this. I would just like the answer to this. I mean, I remember when COVID hit, Max Holloway made leaps. Did you see Holloway versus Cater, by example? Max Holloway got better in COVID. And it turned out that he was training himself in his garage. So when I tell you that there's not a wrong answer, I don't care if that's Ian Garry's. He's disciplined. He knows what it's going to take. He can maybe bringing guys in. He's at that age where you don't have to do everything right. You get yourself down to the weight class. A byproduct of getting to the weight class is that you're going to be sharp. You're going to be fast. You're going to be fit. So if he had to go spend 5 weeks in his garage, like, I don't have a problem with that. I'm just asking, and I've been very surprised that I haven't been given an answer. I mean, we're told by people that Ian Garry takes a camera everywhere he goes. So it should be a very easy question of where is he training? And if he brings a camera in, there's not like a level of secrecy, which means the other guys could pop a camera out, snap a photo, get in a selfie, do a one-on-one, put it out for their own little careers in their social media followers, right? I mean, it's just one of those situations, and I do find it surprising that that has not happened. And again, I'm going back to this one little promo piece that Ian Garry made, edited, and put out on his own, but I thought it was very well done. And he was all sweaty in the piece, and you could hear like the sounds of a gym, like ding, 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 the ringing of the, but you could tell that he was in a public forum. He was sitting on a ledge, which had a window pane and a view outside. There's not very many gyms that are several stories up and that provide window panes and a view. I mean, it looked like a very beautiful facility. I just don't know where it is. And there's just something about that with how hard and difficult it is to keep a secret. Somebody is cornering him. Somebody is traveling to Las Vegas right now to be in his corner, and I'm just asking who that is. Ian Garry made a comment that he's worried about the safety of his family. He's worried about bringing them to America for the safety of the family. Now, all of these things exist, all of these, whatever you want to call drama problems for Ian Garry, they exist online, which might come as a surprise, but online is not limited to the confines of the United States of America, just so you know. Like, wherever you are and in whatever country you're in, those comments and pressures and observers are equal. But moreover, it's not as though the wife or the kid is going to help you on fight week. They're not going to be an attraction, but they just might be a distraction. If you're worried about it, it would seem that you wouldn't bring them. But that doesn't seem to be the case. Somebody in that family isn't going to miss out on a red carpet or a camera or a media opportunity.